Oh, like that must sound like somebody eating some candy. And I'm like, let's get it.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go.
I wasn't expecting that.
Soldier Field. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. To throw is Cousins. And he fires one incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Play fake. Cousins. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They run again on first down. Cook, pretty nice aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Cousins.
Oh,
incomplete.
he dropped it.
The defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Definitely did.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook.
Damn.
And they're going to mark him down short.
Damn.
Maybe by about a yard, if that.
Good defense.
It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. Here's Cousins. Open man here is Conklin. And down inside the 15 he goes. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Fields. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They try again with Cook.
Let's go. He in the end zone.
Moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
Wow, they try to say that man was not in the end zone. They
See
both.
if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Cook will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Dang, I
I
missed.
mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
So with the missed
Man, this
PAT
might
in
go
his
out of
rearview
bounds.
mirror, he goes back
never
out
mind.
to kick this one off. The return from his end zone is Grant. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Rolling to his right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
And man, I thought they would go call roughing the pass on that one.
But instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. From the 24, Fields being chased out left. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Oh, we get that, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, similar
I'm telling you, that's one thing you can say about Justin Fields. Like, he can get out that jam if he needs to. But it's just the fans want to see him just throw the ball a little bit more. Like, you want to see what your throwing is like. Yeah, that too.
Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. 20. Ain't doing no touchdown.
Who was that, Mooney? Oh, Goodwin.
Marquise Goodwin, 61 yards. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. First down, here's the run with Cook. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Bears are going to have it here at their own 15.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it was much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive
that
culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Now it's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd down at 5. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. back to throw. Fields dancing to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job seeing he got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. A give. This is Montgomery. And he gets this
How you gonna
inside
run
the
into me?
35-yard line.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run. Montgomery. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is met quickly in the...
I had to. What you mean? I had to do what I got to do. Got to get the job done.
Last play, backwards a yard. Fields. Eluding the pressure right.
Got him.
You saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 12-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. A first down throw for Cousins. Flushed out right. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete.
My boy said.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
On first down, it's Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Cousins now to throw on first down.
Dang.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Roquan Smith came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Cousins throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now with 1st and 10 at the 11. Play action now. Cousins. They'll roll him out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins to the right side and complete to Jefferson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Cousins.
Oh, I passed it to the wrong person. I seen you open. I was supposed to score there.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense, as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Following the interception, Cousins. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
What quarter y'all in?
Intermission, it's halftime. This
Started
is the
the 3rd quarter.
And it's a presentation.
You said started the 3rd.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes. Battle to this point. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this 2nd half. On the return from his end zone is Grant.
What?
Inside the 20, good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
He's not going to get me. 55, come on, 55. I'm scared.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
Got him. Let's go.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish, but you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. To throw, Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this 2nd half. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try.
Hey, check back, 6, back 6. Check. Bang.
Cook, they'll try and run it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Fields now to throw. That into the hands of his tight end, Holtz. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. They snap it to Fields. Got his tight end here. It's Holtz. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing again is Fields. It's caught outright by Graham. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell.
Ooh.
And now look at this. Big game and a fumble. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very important
Cracking
man.
him
And
this
they're
second
operating in
half.
plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Here's Fields. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric
Yeah, we
Kendricks.
taking this to the house.
And
We
now
taking it to the
races
house.
down the right side. Past the 20.
We taking it to the house. What the? What just happened?